Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sunil Verma. The headlines. Election Commission issues notices to more than 1,000 booth-level officers in West Bengal for non-compliance of Commission's directives. Today is last date for withdrawal of candidature for second and final phase of Bihar Assembly elections. Railways to run 1,500 special trains over next 5 days to cater to Chhath Puja rush. 4 wanted criminals killed in an encounter with joint team of Delhi and Bihar police in national capital. Government proposes changes to information technology rules mandating clear labelling of AI-generated content. US announces sanctions against Russia's 2 largest oil companies, Rosneft and Lukoil. And in men's cricket, India to take on hosts Australia in second ODI of 3-match series in Adelaide today. The Election Commission has issued show-cause notices to more than 1,000 booth-level officers BLOs in West Bengal for non-compliance with the Commission's directives. According to Commission sources, the recruitment process for BLOs began in the state in April this year, but more than 1,000 BLOs failed to take over their charge till 17th of October. They have now been served with a show-cause notice demanding explanation for violating the Commission's directives. The Commission has made it clear that if the responses to the notices are unsatisfactory, legal action will be taken under the Representation of the People's Act of 1950. Today is the last date for withdrawal of candidature for second and final phase of the Bihar Assembly elections. 102 constituencies spread over 20 districts will go to polls in this phase on 11th of November. Our correspondent takes a look on the campaigning in Bihar.
Today, several NDA leaders will campaign in support of the alliance candidates. BJP National President JP Nadda will address election rallies in Goh, in Aurangabad and Patepur and Vaishali districts. Senior BJP leader and Union Minister Giriraj Singh along with Rajbhushan Chaudhary will address election meetings in Sahpur in Bhojpur. The party's election co-in-charge and Uttar Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Keshav Prasad Maurya will also campaign in support of NDA candidates. Meanwhile, the Grand Alliance led by the Rashtriya Janata Dal and Congress is likely to announce its joint strategy and campaign program today. Bihar in charge of Congress, Krishna Allabaru, has said that the entire Grand Alliance is united and it will campaign together. Dharmendra Kumar Rai, Akashvani News, Patna.
Indian Railways will run 1,500 special trains over the next 5 days to cater to Chhath festival rush with an average of 300 special trains per day. These trains will be operated in addition to the regular train services. Ministry of Railways said that for the upcoming Chhath Puja and ongoing Diwali season this year, Indian Railways is running a robust special train schedule to manage the festival travel rush. It added that over a duration of 61 days, starting from the 1st of October to the 30th of next month, more than 12,000 special trains are being operated across the country, whereas last year, 7,724 Puja and Diwali special trains were run. In Delhi, 4 wanted criminals from Bihar were killed in an encounter with a joint team of Delhi Police Crime Branch and Bihar Police in Rohini area early this morning. Following the gunfight, gangsters Ranjan Pathak, Bimlesh Mahato, Manish Pathak and Aman Thakur were taken to Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Hospital in Rohini, where they were declared dead. All the gangsters were accused of serious offences in Bihar. The government has proposed changes to information technology rules mandating the clear labelling of artificial intelligence-generated content. It has also asked for increasing the accountability of large platforms like Facebook and YouTube for verifying and flagging synthetic information to curb user harm from deepfakes and misinformation. More from our correspondent.
The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology noted that deepfake audio, videos, and synthetic media going viral on social platforms have demonstrated the potential of generative AI to create convincing falsehoods, where such content can be weaponized to spread misinformation, damage reputations, manipulate or influence election, or commit financial fraud. The proposed amendments to Information Technology Rules 2021 provide a clear legal basis for labeling, traceability, and accountability related to synthetically generated information. Harshita Oja, Akashvani News, Delhi.
The GST Bachat Utsav kicked off on 22nd September as the Narendra Modi government slashed GST rates in many sectors, benefiting citizens across the country. Today, our correspondent brings a report on how the new GST reforms on various electronics items are helping citizens.
Under the next generation GST reforms, the government has reduced the taxes on various electronic items to ease the financial burden of the middle class and lower middle class families. Under the revised GST structure, the taxes on air conditioners and televisions have been slashed from 28% to 18%. The significant reduction has not just improved affordability for the consumers but has also provided a boost to India's electronic manufacturing sector. Similarly, under the GST 2.0, taxes on monitors, projectors and electric accumulators have also brought down to 18% from the previously taxed 28%. Talking to Akashvani News, Vijay, a sales executive at an electronic showroom, has welcomed the government's decision.
GST reform होने के बाद जो है सेल के अंदर बूस्ट आया है.
Since the recent GST reform, there are certain products we deal in that have seen a drastic boost in sales. For example, the biggest change has come in air conditioner sales. In air conditioning, there is a direct 10% drop, meaning an air conditioner that cost around 50,000 rupees now has a straight discount of 5,000 rupees.
5,000 रुपए का उसके अंदर डिस्काउंट आया.
The rationalization of GST rates on key electronic items has emerged as an important step towards strengthening India's domestic manufacturing ecosystem while simultaneously enhancing consumers' affordability. With Aditya Rohan for Akashvani News, Delhi.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. President Draupadi Murmu, who is on a 4-day visit to Kerala, will unveil a bust of former President K.R. Narayanan at Kerala Raj Bhavan today. Our correspondent has filed this report.
President Draupadi Murmu will unveil the bust of former President K.R. Narayanan at Kerala Raj Bhavan this morning. Following this, the President will attend the centenary celebrations of Sri Narayana Guru Samadhi at Shivagiri Mutt in Varkala near Thiruvananthapuram. In the afternoon, the President will be the chief guest at the Platinum Jubilee celebrations of St. Thomas College, Pala. Yesterday, the President visited Shabarimala Hill Shrine for darshan and later attended a dinner hosted by the Kerala Governor in Thiruvananthapuram. Smithy M. Palluruthi, Akashvani News, Thiruvananthapuram.
India Meteorological Department has said that the well-marked low-pressure area over southwest Bay of Bengal off Tamil Nadu coast is expected to weaken and move northwestwards across North Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and South Andhra Pradesh coasts today. Under its influence, Tamil Nadu is witnessing widespread rains throughout the state. More from our correspondent.
Heavy rain warning continues for the coastal districts of the state. Educational institutions in many districts will be closed today due to rains. Isolated heavy rains have been predicted at some places in 14 districts, including Kadalur, Erode, Viluppuram and Tiruchi. Fishermen have been advised not to venture into the seas. District administrations have set up control rooms and have advised people to contact the toll-free numbers for emergencies. Flood alert has been issued in districts where surplus water is being released from reservoirs. Joy, Akashvani reporting from Chennai.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will address the second edition of Indian Navy's Biannual Commanders Conference 2025 in New Delhi today. He will provide a perspective on broader national interests and the vision towards Viksit Bharat 2047. The 3-day conference, which began yesterday, assumes greater significance in the backdrop of Operation Sindoor and the Navy's high tempo of operations and combat preparedness. The three-day Army Commanders Conference will begin today in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. The Defence Minister will attend the event. During the conference, top Army leadership will review operational preparedness and discuss future security challenges. Addressing a book launch event in New Delhi, the Defence Minister said that Operation Sindoor witnessed extraordinary jointness and integration among the three services. He said that it also reaffirmed the government's resolve to devise coordinated, adaptive and preemptive defence strategies to deal with the challenges arising out of the changing world order and evolving methods of warfare.
Wars are not fought only on border. They have taken on a hybrid and asymmetrical form, and their theatre of conflict have spread from the ground to outer space. In such a time, the traditional defense outlook is no longer sufficient. If we want to face these challenging circumstances, then our defense strategies will have to be more coordinated, adaptive and preemptive. And our government has taken many bold and decisive reforms, and these reforms not only ensure India's national security but also our strategic autonomy.
The United States has announced new sanctions against Russia's two largest oil companies, Rosneft and Lukoil, in an effort to pressure Moscow to negotiate a peace deal in Ukraine. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the new sanctions were needed due to Russian President Vladimir Putin's refusal to end the war. He alleged that these oil companies fund the Kremlin's war machine. He said in a statement, now is the time to stop the killing and for an immediate ceasefire. Moving on to the world of sports, in men's cricket, India will take on hosts Australia in the second ODI of the three-match series at Adelaide today. The match is scheduled to begin at 9 a.m. Indian Standard Time. We have more from our sports desk.
This is a must-win game for Shubman Gill-led Men in Blue, as a loss would mean that they would lose the series as well. All eyes will be on star players Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, who will look to regain their form. Host Australia kicked off the series with a comfortable 7-wicket win in Perth. On to ICC Women's ODI Cricket World Cup, where India will take on New Zealand at the D.Y. Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai at 3 p.m. India will aim to get back on winning track by winning 2 points, as they came close to winning in previous matches but ended up on the wrong side. Next we have from the Under-23 Wrestling World Championship, where Indian Greco-Roman wrestler Vishwajit More won the bronze medal in the 55kg category after a hard-fought 5-4 win over Kazakhstan's Yarasil Mamaryar-Bekov in Serbia yesterday. With this win, Vishwajit opened India's medal account at this edition of championship. In Kabaddi, India defeated host Bahrain with a scoreline of 84-40 in their Group A boys match of 3rd Asian Youth Games at Isa Sports City Hall yesterday. Ishant Rathi-led Indian side continued their winning streak by clinching 5th game in a row. With this, India continues to lead on the points table and secured a place in the final clash. Chirag Jha, Sports Desk.
The festival of Bhai Dooj is being celebrated today. Celebrated 2 days after Diwali, the day marks the end of the 5-day-long festivities. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Sunil. The top news in the Times of India reports that a staggered pan-India special intensive revision of electoral rolls will get underway within 4 to 5 days, with each phase spread over 3 months. News of draft IT regulations prepared by the government requiring all artificial intelligence tools and social media platforms to label AI-generated content features prominently on the front pages of several dailies. Label all AI media, draft rules to fight deepfakes, headlines Hindustan Times. The Statesman quotes the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization report that reveals that India's ranking has jumped 1 spot to 9th place for total forest area. To protect farmers' crops, reduce human-wildlife conflict and strengthen the prey base for cheetahs, Madhya Pradesh Forest Department has released 45 black bucks in Gandhi Sagar Sanctuary, reports a Pioneer. And finally, come November 1, Kerala will officially be the first state free of extreme poverty, writes The Hindu. With that, it's back to you, Sunil.
Thank you, Subhadra. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Election Commission issues notices to more than 1,000 booth-level officers in West Bengal for non-compliance of Commission's directives. Today is last date for withdrawal of candidature for second and final phase of Bihar Assembly elections. Railways to run 1,500 special trains over the next 5 days to cater to Chhath Puja rush. 4 wanted criminals killed in an encounter with joint team of Delhi and Bihar police in national capital. Government proposes changes to information technology rules mandating clear labeling of AI-generated content. US announces sanctions against Russia's two largest oil companies, Rosneft and Lukoil. And in men's cricket, India to take on hosts Australia in second ODI of three-match series in Adelaide today. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.